Very cute.
All right, so that's it. We're down to 5 years from now. The #1 passer in the NFL, who's it going to be?
I would say Aaron Rodgers. I think because the guy is still competitive, he can make all the throws. He demands a lot in the huddle. The receivers, they know that they're going to go out there. If they run routes and they get open, he's going to have the accuracy to deliver the ball in there. And the guy is just unstoppable at this moment. And bar none, he's the best quarterback in the league.
I tell you, you just made fans in Green Bay very happy. I would think they would love the fact that the song remained the same for another 5 years and Aaron Rodgers would indeed be the #1 quarterback in the NFL. But when we continue here on this edition of NFL Live, he's #1 on Jaws' list, and according to Jerry, he's #1 5 years from now. But the question still lingers, where does he stack up with the man he replaced in Green Bay? That's not the only team holding different kinds of off-season camps. Now, in 2011, the Green Bay Packers had the highest scoring offense in the NFL, 35 points per game. It's no secret that Aaron Rodgers, as we've just told you, is the driving force behind Green Bay's offensive output. But as Bob Holtzman will now tell us, it's Rodgers' willingness to go back to school that has the Pack on the right track.
After one season ends, and long before the next one begins, Green Bay's practice field becomes a sort of quarterback laboratory.
Some drill work, jumping rope, quick feet.
Everything's kind of a competition out there. Everything is timed.
The mad scientist is head coach Mike McCarthy, who created this quirky camp about 15 years ago while coaching quarterbacks in Kansas City. And as McCarthy moved from the Chiefs to the Packers to the Saints, the 49ers, and then back to Green Bay again, his quarterback school moved with him.
In those quarterback schools, we go through every play from the season at least a couple times. There's so many categories you can watch the same plays over and over.
Rodgers looks, throws the end zone, wide open, touchdown!
Quarterback school lasts for about 2 weeks every March. More time is spent in the film room than on the practice field, and no detail is too small to be studied.
We look at on camera our drop back, our ball placement, our head placement, our arm angle, our flick of our wrist, how the ball moves down the line.
The way you're holding the ball, the way you're separating your left and right hand when you're throwing, from everything from the follow through, and then the way the ball looks.
You're really breaking that thing down to a science. It really gives you a good feel of what you need to work on.
From Rich Gannon to Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, this school has been one of the secrets behind McCarthy's quarterback success.
And it was through those long hours and days watching film when you're thinking about being on the beach somewhere in Southern California, they really have meant the most to me. Those quarterback school hours were invaluable to my success.
In other words, kids, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And they clearly get the preparation going in Green Bay. Look, he'll have to play another 12 years to stop all the comparisons to Brett Favre, just because Brett Favre was such an iconic figure and really turned things around there with the Green Bay Packers. So let's just keep that motif going. Let's compare them one more time. Let's break down their games, Jerry, and let's start with you. If you had to take your pick, who is more accurate? Do you think it's Brett Favre or do you think it's Aaron Rodgers?
I think it's Aaron Rodgers, and the reason why is that, with Brett Favre, he has the career interception leader. But
by a lot.
Both guys are very competitive, but I have to go with Aaron Rodgers because he can make those precise throws.
And he threw a lot of interceptions, but he also threw a lot of touchdowns as well, and that's being accurate. I played against Brett Favre for a lot of years, and hearing that ball whistle past my ear, putting it in pinpoint positions. I know we talked about Aaron Rodgers, what he did last year, but Brett Favre for 20 years did it.
All right, so a split decision there. Better improviser, Jerry, who is it?
I would say Aaron Rodgers. We know both guys are mobile, but I think Aaron is just a little bit faster, and he's a better pocket passer once he's on the move.
I don't know
very well.
I don't know about that one. I'm going to have to disagree with you. Brett Favre, he'll throw it left hand, he'll throw it underhand, he'll throw it behind his back.
That's what I'm saying. You never know where it's coming.
It never mattered. And moving in the pocket, they always told you, if you got your man, stay with him, because Brett Favre will make anything happen.
So we have a split decision through the first two. The quarterback to win one game.
This is a tough one, but I have to go with Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
And I'm giving this guy a lot of love right now because, before he got drafted, I worked out with him, and now he's a totally different quarterback, and he has a lot of confidence.
Brett Favre, 20 years. Super Bowls, MVPs. This is the guy I want late in the games. Now, I know it's going to be a little dramatic. Yeah, this is who I want. It's going to be a lot, but this is who I want at the end of the game to win one game for me at the end of the game.
So you guys went right down the line. Jerry went Aaron Rodgers all the way, and you went Brett Favre. He has won more games than anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Gronk life continues. Unfrozen caveman football player. We'll tell you what he did.